Today we are bringing all of the Fortnite news straight to you with timestamps if you'd like to skip to any part of the video. Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. If you are new here, my name is Kyle, I'm your guy with many YouTube channels, and welcome back to everything that you missed in Fortnite this week. Guys, this is where we cover all of the news, but I'm not gonna lie to you. While there isn't a ton of news this week, there is some very interesting news. So if you'd like to skip to any part of the video, timestamps will be there. Thank you so much for being here. Let's get started. And of course, we start off very briefly. Avatar: The Last Airbender. The collab is finally dropped. It's here. It's hype. I know people are upset about the skin prices right now, but man, the mythics are sick. The skins are sick. I am a big fan of Avatar: The Last Airbender. I think they handled this collab wonderfully, and I cannot wait to play Fortnite tonight. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't played it yet. The gameplay that you're watching might be some old Floor is Lava gameplay because I haven't been able to play this new update, but I am excited for it. Let's dive into things that are coming though. So Fortnite is working on a picture-in-picture mode. So what this means is you are going to be able to link things like TikTok, social media to Fortnite, and you are going to be able to play the game while, let's say TikTok, for example, okay? That's the one that's probably going to be first. It seems like, according to Hypex, it seems like they're working on TikTok right now, which would make sense if you dove into the code a little bit, or Hypex actually posted his receipts, but I don't know if I can use that, so take my word for it. Looks like they are working on TikTok. That makes sense. So while you're playing Fortnite, while you're loading into a game, while you're waiting, while you're just farming XP for something, you are going to be able to scroll through TikTok. And not only scroll through TikTok, you're going to be able to interact. You're going to be able to like videos. You're going to be able to comment. This is crazy. You're going to be able to do it with TikTok, probably YouTube, Instagram, Twitch. You're probably going to be doing it with a lot of things. So it's going to be a little bit of a bigger thing. If you would remember back in Chapter 1, Season 9, where you could watch the World Cup, I would imagine it's going to be something like that. That's pretty much what picture-in-picture mode is. But man, that's crazy. On one hand, it's really cool. You can support Clen on YouTube, which is awesome. You can watch a channel. We'll always have videos every single day for you. But if you need, and I know people like this, if you need to start scrolling through TikTok because you can't wait 30 seconds to get into another match, then you need to reevaluate your thoughts. Other than that, I think it's a pretty cool feature. You can do what you want in Fortnite. Fortnite is still building upon this metaverse that it wants to be, and while keeping the core game there, I think it can't hurt personally. Next up, guys, I want to talk about weapon charms. You remember weapon charms that has been leaked for so long? I want to say it's been years now that Epic Games has been supposedly working on weapon charms. Well, according to Hypex, it has been just completely deleted from the files. Epic Games isn't working on them anymore. They are just gone. I thought this would have been a super cool thing, especially as first person comes, but unfortunately, we're not getting weapon charms at least anytime soon. They could add them back. They could just be working on something behind the scenes. I don't really know. I don't know why you would take them out, but then again, they haven't brought them in the game yet. It sucks, man. I was really looking forward to that one, but then again, the locker's a little bit of a mess right now, so I'm not that entirely interested. Sorry to pause the video very quickly, guys, but I just want to ask you, if you have a supporter creator option in the item shop that you are not using, please consider using code Clen in the item shop. I would really appreciate it. My goal throughout the entire year is to make enough money where my wife will not have to go back to work. We just had a baby. It's phenomenal. I want this for the rest of my life. I want this to be her life. I want to make enough money for her so I can support by myself. So if you haven't used the code, please consider using code Clen in the item shop. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's continue on. Now, guys, I want to take you over to the Fortnite BR subreddit because other than the item shop stuff, which we will be talking about, this was the most upvoted, commented on post of the week. It had the most traffic. It had this to say. It's by a user of SAD88T. I am so sick of the Mediterranean architecture. Epic, please give us the classic cartoony suburbs back. We get it. You're going through a hyper-realistic boring phase, but please give us back what made Fortnite. Now, I agree and I disagree with this because when I take a look at something like Salty Springs, okay, yeah, it's nostalgic, but at the end of the day, is it really that much of a difference? It's just a bunch of houses. When I think of the things that made Fortnite, I think of things like Dusty Divot, Dusty Depot. I think of things like Paradise Palms, things that were unique, that really brought the life to Fortnite back in the day. The old racetrack, Gus, the Heroes Mansion. I don't think of just these cartoony suburbs, to be honest with you. If things like Retail Row, Salty Springs, and other POIs just like that weren't in Fortnite when Fortnite first came out, we would not be looking back on these POIs as fondly as we do. But at the end of the day, I also agree that they're getting a little bit too much with the hyper-realistic boring phase, as the post put it, which is actually kind of funny because it's true. Where's the volcano POIs? Where are the blimps? Like, you know, there's so many things that Epic Games could have added to the map. Things like the Rave Cave. There are so many unique things that Epic Games could do, but they're just not doing it. What's the most unique thing that we've had right now? Like, okay, they've done a little bit better this season, but even still, they could do better with just the POIs in general. You know, it is still, the new POIs are beautiful, they're stunning, but at the end of the day, they don't feel the same as the fun, wacky stuff that we had in Chapter 1. But then again, what's important to note is the entire community was whining, groaning, and moaning every single time that Epic Games decided to add something fun like Pressure Plant. Okay, so I would love to know what you guys think about this down below. Now, guys, for the biggest piece of news this week, we have multiple cosmetic updates. So item shop skins will have their individual timers for when they're cycling in and out of the shop. So the entire shop won't update, it'll be individual items, which I personally think is really cool. Jam tracks also have their own sections in the item shops now where you can press view more and you can see all the jam tracks instead of just completely flooding the item shop. It's good. It still needs improving in my opinion. I would still like to see its own separate complete item shop, to be honest with you, but yeah, you know what? It's a step in the right direction. But where many people in the community think that they took a step in the wrong direction is, of course, them deciding to remove rarities. There is a ton to unpack. So now, you are not going to have common, you are not going to have rare, you are not going to have legendary skins. They are all going to be one, and the reason why for this is Fortnite has decided that rarities are outdated. There is a ton to unpack with that. A lot of creators saying a lot of different things. The community completely outraged. If you'd like to hear more about that specifically, check out this video where we dive into all of it. It's crazy, guys. Thanks for watching.